A typical day for me as the supervisor, will back up every position, so at any given moment I'll be ready to work for anyone on my shift and answer phone calls and make sure that everything is being handled for all of our crews in the field. So we have typically 4 positions. We have 2 call takers who will answer the incoming 911 calls for the entire Johnson and Miami County area. We do medical and fire, so your typical medical calls, chest pain, difficulty breathing, diabetic, things like that we do all day. Then you have kind of your run-of-the-mill fire calls where there might be a house fire or a gas odor. Every single day we talk to our fire guys, our paramedics, whether that's via the telephone or on the radio for their calls, giving them all the stuff they need and making sure that we're their ears while they're working a scene. Most of the time we're the hidden behind the scenes, kind of the unseen force of 911. I would say you have to have a sense of humor. You need to be able to multitask. You need to be able to do 4 or 5, 10 things at one time, and just have an open mind and an open ear and an open heart, because you're going to hear things that are tough, but you also get to help people every day, and that's so rewarding that it's worth it. The other benefit, in my opinion, to this job is that we do all the training here. You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to have any special schooling. Every single thing you need to be successful, we will give you right here. I've been here 8 years. I've never once left without feeling like I made a difference, not just to the people I work with, but also the people we serve. And that's pretty rewarding every day.
When we first start, we have the rank of firefighter, and from there you could pursue whether you want to be what we call a master firefighter or a fire medic receiving your medic degree. From promotions above that, you can go to lieutenant, and then we have our fire captain, and then our battalion chief, and our battalion chief is responsible for all the stations within the city for that shift. At my station I have right here, we've got 3 boats, and part of that is because we cover Lake Lenexa, and we'll respond to Shawnee Mission Park, as well as places if we're needed. We also have a brush truck for we get fires on the side of the road or it's hard to access. And my station, we have an engine and an ambulance that are stationed out of here, as well as MedX 1173, their hazmat truck that responds to all our major incidents. Since I've been here, some of the best things I've seen is we've got powered cots, so it's easier to lift the cots up and we don't have to worry about back injuries as much. We've got battery-powered extrication equipment now, which is great because we can get to the car faster and cut a car up with 1 battery. We've got drones with thermal cameras. I think we're just using technology a lot better to have a better response throughout the county. Interacting with the community is probably one of my favorite parts of my job. We take every opportunity we can, especially with the younger kids, because they're so interested in seeing the truck or the equipment, and so are the parents. So we use it as an opportunity to ask them if they know about 911, stop, drop, and roll. Do you have a safe place if there's a fire in your house? If you're at a young age and you can't decide what you want to do, and working an office job just does not sound appealing, that's understandable. That's where a lot of us were at, and we came over here because we wanted to work as a team, get out in the community and make an impact. And really, every day is different. And one day you could be doing an interview, next day you could be doing boat rescue, boat training, or house fire.
We're primarily responsible for patient care. So if someone calls 911, they need some sort of medical assistance, we'll show up, we'll assess them, we'll assess the scene and what they need. We'll give them the proper treatment and then take them to the hospital or appropriate facility that they need to be at. Take your pick, anything and everything. Traumatic injuries, breathing difficulty, cardiac arrests, car accidents. We deal with a lot of falls. We have multiple different teams. We have our standby team and bike team, and they'll do standbys at races, events, air shows, county fairs. We also have our TAC medic team, tactical medic team, which I'm actually a part of. And we attach ourselves to the different SWAT teams in the county, and we'll go on warrants, barricaded subjects, active shooters. We train with them, we go out to the shooting range with them, and it's really enjoyable. It's a very different type of medicine than just working on an ambulance. Just get your feet wet first. Go to your local fire department, go to your local EMS department, talk to people, ask a lot of questions. There's plenty of classes at the local community college that you can take and not get too far in, and just see if it's something you like. That's kind of how I did it. That's one of the aspects I really like about the job is I come to work and I don't know what the day is going to bring. It could be nothing. We could be going to a 15-car pileup on the highway in 5 minutes. You just never know.
It's always different. I don't have to sit behind a desk. I get to drive around in a big red truck. And it's just fun. The people I work with are probably the best part.
It's difficult. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, but it's also the best thing I've ever done in my life. It is not an easy job, but it is so rewarding and so fun. You get to work alongside the best people that will become your family, and it just every day is awesome.